The summer holidays are over, and that goes for the Formula 3 Euro Series 2. And for any drivers who need to catch up on their homework, Saturday's first race was a full 40 minutes or 110 kilometres. That's followed a little later by a sprint of just half the distance. The reverse grid system applies. The top 8 from the first race start the second in reverse order. The third race on Sunday is another 40-minute marathon. Top of the class in the spring, Prema Power Team, spearheaded by Daniel Juncadella, championship leader and on pole for the first race. The Spaniard with a good getaway, pursued by Felix Rosenqvist in the white car. The Swede has a look down the outside, locks the brakes and slips back to fourth. Juncadella retains the lead, followed by teammates Sven Müller, then Pascal Wehrlein and Rosenqvist. And it stayed that way through to the finish. Prema Power Team dominate the first race, full marks with distinction. The Spaniard comfortably bringing home his fourth race win and extending his lead in the standings. But, said Juncadella, it wasn't as straightforward as it might have looked.
Nee, das war nicht einfach.
It wasn't easy. In fact, it was very hard because my car wasn't perfect today. But I still want to thank the team because the car's always very quick.
Immer sehr schnell.
I tried to keep up with Danny, but he was a bit quicker and I dropped back. Fortunately, I was well clear of the guys in third and fourth, and the car was good at the end. It was tough, but I made no mistakes, and second is great. Next up, the sprint, and there's controversy. Too many mechanics for Carlos Sainz Jr. The Spaniard punished a drive-through penalty for the man who started from second. Guest driver Alexander Sims was 8th in race 1, but the reverse grid catapults him to the front. Behind him, a Prema Power Team car, Raffaele Marcello from Rosenqvist and Pascal Wehrlein. Juncadella with no hope of the podium this time, as there was no way round Jasmine Jafar. Frustrating. A Leicester flag victory for Alexander Sims. Of course, as a guest, he's not taken points from anyone else. Marcello and Rosenqvist finished second and third. The third race on Sunday, and now we'll see who's done his homework. Juncadella again on pole, but right after the start, Rosenqvist looms large in his mirrors. Juncadella slams the door, the Swede runs out of road and makes acquaintances with the Armco. Dismay for Rosenqvist. The stewards naturally took a very good look at that incident and handed down a drive-through penalty. That's the end of the Spaniards' hopes of the podium. Raffaele Marcello, also a shade over-eager. That's a big and unfriendly shunt with teammate Müller. And the end of the race for the young German. The new leader is rookie Pascal Wehrlein from William Buller and Jafar. Juncadella threads his way through the heavy traffic in the Eifel and moves up to 9th, but that clearly wasn't enough for the Spaniard. He tries to make his way round the outside, but Carlos Sainz Jr. is having none of it. Not the greatest day trip ever. 3 of the 4 Prema Power Team cars failed to finish.
It's a shame because these mistakes cost you championships maybe, and luckily I'm still in front and now it's a good track for me, but I have to stop doing little things that can cost you a lot.
The main beneficiary, Pascal Wehrlein, the model pupil with a maiden win in the Formula 3 Euro Series. It's my first season, but I'm already in the leading group after so few races, with a podium finish and now my first win. Just great. That takes him up to second in the overall standings. And who's to say he won't move up a class very soon?